I love this idea that Nadine, and I was kind of following along on this Twitter post from Joe as well. He used spinningwheel.com, and you can see here there's 4 different wheels that he was able to create. And so Nadine, she was like, well, I could have my students create a sentence using French. But I think this good idea could be used for almost anything. And so right here, there's step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. So the first step is students are going to spin the wheel. So again, they're going to spin all 4, whatever many wheels you want to do. And again, the students are going to do that. Once they spin the wheel, they're going to create a sentence. So on this second slide, they're going to write their sentence here. They could also do a story. They could maybe make the connections with something that you're reading, and the options could be like completely kind of out there, but the students would still need to make those connections. Um, and then they have to make corrections. So they turn in their story, they turn in their sentence, they turn in whatever they turn in. And up here, I would write 4. I would write 3. I would write 2. That means that there's 2 type of errors. We often use the COP, so capitalization might be an error. The organization could be the error. The punctuation could be the error, or the spelling could be the error. So again, I would just put up here that number. If my students needed me to, I could um, put more boxes, and I could put like a C. I could put whatever maybe letter I might need to do if I needed to scaffold that out. So that way they knew how many areas they did miss in a certain particular place. And I could maybe spell out COPS for them as a reminder as well. Their goal is to kind of get that 0. So let me go ahead and duplicate that, and I can kind of work on that as well. But once they have the corrections, then the students will record using Mode. So they'll come in here, they'll grab their Mode extension, and then they can add their recording right here, and they're practicing the speech. Now, a couple of days before this, I made a resource for a teacher who is really amazing, and she did like a drag and drop type of activity. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Right here, the sentence builder. And I think you could do kind of that same thing, is students would have like maybe a mixed up sentence on these wheels, and then they've got to put them in order. So she was going to have them drag and drop it, and then she was going to have them rewrite it, and then they were going to speak it. Maybe they spin it, they put it in the correct order, they rewrite it, and then they speak it. So many different options with this activity that you could use in your classroom. And then if you wanted to set a timer, I made some matching timers to go along with this. There's a 15-minute one, and then there's also a 30-minute timer as well. Can't wait to see how you kind of adopt this activity and what you do with it.